Let's talk about lease assignments. I don't know where in the country you are, but in North Carolina, you don't have to have a license to sell businesses. However, if you're selling bricks and mortar businesses, you are most likely going to have to deal with a lease assignment unless your client owns the property. So first and foremost, make sure you're properly licensed wherever you are. And in some states, I would include North Carolina in that, it is questionable and or debatable whether you need a license to do a lease assignment. I've heard both, but lucky for me, I have a real estate license, so I don't have to worry about that. There was a time in my career where I was the lease assignment queen. I did all of them for the office, really have a lot of experience navigating these from the transactional side, making them work, and also communicating with the landlord and making it work there. A couple things to know before you even get to this point, before you have listed it and started to market your business, you should reach out to the landlord, give them a heads up. Nobody likes surprises. And what can kill a deal quicker than anything is surprises. So make sure you let them know. I like writing an email so there's a paper trail. Hey, so-and-so is wanting to sell their business. They've engaged us. When we find a qualified buyer, we will send you a full package with a business plan, resume, financials, anything else that you require as a landlord. What I want to do is give them what they want without having to ask. And in that, I ask, is there anything I should know? And sometimes that answer is yes. Like, oh, really funny that they're selling because they're 9 months behind on rent and about to be evicted. Really important things to know before you start marketing a business. So when you are looking at listing a business, I hope you read the lease. You should, but pay special attention to the lease assignment. And there's 5 things here I want to point out to you that are really important when it comes to selling a business. Okay, number 1, is there a review fee? Sometimes these are nominal, like $1,000, $2,500. It covers the attorney's costs for reviewing the incoming tenant's paperwork and facilitating the assignment. I have seen them though that are astronomical. Some even want like a portion of the deal. So my point is, know what you're getting into, right? And don't have this be a surprise when you have a buyer who's already signed a contract and you're like, oh, well, there's a $40,000 review fee. Sometimes these are conditioned. And what that means is an incoming buyer is going to have maybe an equal or greater net worth to the current tenant. They're going to have applicable industry experience or ownership experience. Those are common, not overcomable, but you have to know about them. And the time frame. I love when they have this. Very explicit. They might say, once we have all the materials to review for the assignee, we have 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, whatever it is to make a decision. Because sometimes this landlord piece can really make a transaction lag. And when you know what to expect, you can therefore communicate that clearly and with confidence to the buyer and seller, which they love. Okay, you also want to check on options. This can sometimes be in the assignment clause or in the option clause. Sometimes it says if this lease is assigned, you basically surrender your right to have options to renew the lease. Okay, this freaks everyone out. What this is not is this is a hostile takeover and the lease is canceled. That is not what it means. What this really is an opportunity for the landlord to renegotiate. Maybe the current tenant has a sweetheart deal, and upon assignment, it gives the landlord the right to raise it to market or adjust the lease to match the tenant's financial and experience qualifications. So they're managing their risk. And the guarantee. If you've ever sold a business before, you know that your seller absolutely wants to get off that personal guarantee. Is it possible? Sometimes, but I would prep them for not being off the guarantee. But it should explicitly state it. Another good thing not to leave 4 days before closing. Oh yeah, hey, Mrs. Seller, you're not going to actually have to stay on this guarantee. But good news there, it never rolls into the option periods. So if your seller does have to stay on the guarantee, hopefully it's just another couple years and then they will be bumped off at the option. So all of this to say, read the lease, know what you're doing. Don't leave these things till the last minute because this is the kind of stuff that kills deals.